I just finished working out, and I wanted to come and chat with you guys. I honestly was trying my hardest to connect my microphone today because I do realize, like my last few videos, I just don't care. I'm just like in the morning, 6 a.m. whispering, recording the try on, and then I'm like, post it. No care in the world that if you guys can hear me or not. So I was trying to hook up my mic because I do have a mic, for those of you that are like, girl, get you a microphone. I do have a microphone. I just don't connect it. And then right now I attempted to connect it and I can't find the little piece that would allow me to connect the microphone to the device I use to record YouTube videos. But yeah, I've been doing good. Hopefully you guys can hear me now because nobody's sleeping, so I don't have to whisper. But I just wanted to catch up with you guys. Tomorrow I leave on a 15-day trip. Actually, yeah, it's 15 days. So I'm gonna be leaving tomorrow. Oh, gotta wash. I washed my hair because when I go away on my trips, you know, certain things like you don't realize. Like I do, ever since I got the Brazilian blowout and the lady told me like I have to use sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner, I do tend to pack it in my suitcase sometimes. But sometimes like when you're on the road, you're just like flight, work out, flight, work out, go to sleep. So like you don't really, I mean, I don't really be like having time to do my hair, like wash it thoroughly and stuff, unless I have like a good 24 hours sitting somewhere. But majority of the time, it's in a bun for work, and it's just like you're on like a go cycle, so you don't really have time to sit and like do your hair. So I'm washing it because, yeah, I'm leaving on the trip tomorrow. I want it to be nice and clean. And, oh, feels so good. I need to get a haircut because look at this. Anybody else go through this? Drake keeps saying, maybe it's time you need to go see those people. Those people mean I gotta go see the curling doctor to get a haircut because I be shedding and he's OCD. So the fact that hair be everywhere ticks him off. But, let me go throw this away. But yeah, I've been good. I wanted to talk to you guys because I know some of you follow me for aviation content, and I haven't really posted aviation content in a bit. I've done quite a bit of contract trips, and I have my YouTube phone in my purse, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, it's dead, so I can't even vlog while I'm on the contract trip. I just did a trip to Peru. It was so much fun. But yeah, ultimately, I gotta just do better at vlogging my trips. I've just been so involved in work sometimes that I have been neglecting you guys. I also just finished working last month I did 27 days. That was a lot of fun. And yeah, I made good money last month. But yeah, pretty much I wanted to talk aviation with you guys today. And while we're talking aviation, I also got a little present from Azure. She is now doing nails. So while I vlogged today, I wanted to attempt to put these nails on me. So for those of you that don't know, I'm a private flight attendant, and then for those of you that do know and like to watch my content for aviation stuff, I do work for a company, and for that company I work 15 days a month, and then on my days off I tend to contract. So typically I was vlogging a lot of my contract trips, and I never really was like vlogging like me being at work. Now I'm freaking dripping water. But the company that I work for 15 days out of the month, we were bought. Somebody bought us last year. And when you get bought, there comes changes. You know, we're going global now, so I don't really want to talk much about like the whole process that's been happening, but pretty much now that we've been bought, we've had to, you know, do changes. I've had to go to butler school for a month. Our new owner wants us to have really elevated service. So that's been really exciting because now that I went to butler school, I feel like my service has been elevated like to another extreme. So that's under my belt now. I had so much fun in butler school. I didn't even blog it. Okay. Side note, so Azure, with her little package, she gives you instructions here, how to safely remove the nails, how to apply them. So first you have to, all right, so she gives you a little kit. And then I believe this is the box that the nails are in. So this is the set that she made for me. If you follow her on Instagram, she does have quite a bit of different sets. But yeah, one of the things now with our new owner, they are requiring us to wear uniforms. So before, if you watch any of my previous vlogs, we never used to wear uniforms with my previous company. But now that we've been bought out, we do have uniforms. And with part of the attire guidelines comes a nail color requirement. So we're always either supposed to have a red manicure or clear. Right now, I don't have anything on, but being that I'm leaving to go to work tomorrow, I figured it would be perfect time to apply these while I'm talking to you guys. So when I first met up with Azure last month, I had a West Palm Beach layover. She measured, we put like the nails onto my finger to see what size was each nail. So then she like took them and then she did what she needed to do. So she already measured them, so they are the size that fits my nail. So we're gonna, let's see. So first you're gonna push back the cuticle with the cuticle pusher. Clip the natural nail down, which I just did right before I started recording. I clipped my nails down. So pretty much you're gonna push back the cuticle with the cuticle pusher and then properly buff them to ensure that your nails would last. Prepping them is key. It's optional to clip your cuticles with the nippers. Okay, so let's get the cuticle pusher and the buffer. Is this a buffer or nail filer? No. This looks like a buffer. Okay. So we're gonna push back the cuticles. So yeah, back to everything that's been going. Yeah, private aviation is evolving. I went to butler school. And after butler school, even though I've been flying with the company that was purchased for going on 2 years now, oh, this kind of hurts. Even though, yeah, I've been flying with the company that was purchased for years now, I still have to do a training where I will be shadowing pretty much a trainer in the air. I will be working with her for a allotted amount of time, and then I will have to demonstrate to this trainer everything that I've learned in butler school so that she's able to say on paper, like, hey, she's ready, like she's up to standard and she knows what it is that the new company's vision is, and she's out here like demonstrating that in flight. So no pressure at all. I think this is the month that I finally have to go do that. So I definitely want to go to work this month fully, you know, definitely mentally prepared, but like looking the part. So being that appearance is a big thing with the new regulations, I want to look the part because your girl tends to like be very tomboyish a lot of times. And if it was up to me, I would work with my nails like this all the time. And so yeah, I'm attempting to do my nails so that they can look at least a little bit cute in the air, so that whoever my trainer is, you know, will see them and be like, oh, yes, you're not so nice, girl. But yeah, so I'm a little bit nervous. Well, I wouldn't really say I'm nervous, but I am kind of like, I'm eager to get it over with, for one. And two, I'm very like excited to like see how other people do things in the air, because in our industry, like when I used to work commercial, it was always like me with a group of girls. So I used to be able, you know, you could take little pointers and tricks from other girls to kind of like adapt that to like the way you do things in the air. But working private, it's just me with two pilots up there every day. So everything that I do and that I know has been like from word of mouth, or things that that work for me. So it is going to be exciting to finally like see somebody like firsthand doing what is expected of me, so that I can, you know, be the best that I can be at my job. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now. So I've never been the type to like do red nails. So normally, like when I've been going to work, I just do like the clear like gel. But we're gonna branch out this month, because we're going in it to succeed. And you never know, I might like this red, and then your girl, next thing you know, I'm always just doing red manicures. All right, so we buffed them, I think. All right, so next we're gonna remove dust and natural oils from the nail with the alcohol pads provided in the kit. You have one alcohol pad for each hand. So this is so cute that she gives you like a little kit to use for your nails. So this is an alcohol prep pad. So you're gonna remove the dust. It would have been good if Azure was here so she could just do this herself, because your girl does not be with this. I've had, like, she gave me these nails like a month ago, and I was like hoarding them in my suitcase for a month. And I'm like, okay, time to pull them out. You go on a rotation, girl. You better go out there and look the part. Okay, so now, one finger at a time, you're gonna apply the sticky tab to the nail. For maximum hold, use nail glue and apply one medium dot to center of your nail and nail tip. Align the nail to cuticle area and apply at a downward angle. Okay, so she gives you super glue and she gives you little sticky pads. So I think she says, like, you can put the sticky pad on your nail, but if you wanted to hold extra, you would apply the super glue. I don't know if you put the super glue do you put the super... Okay, so it says, one finger at a time, apply sticky tabs to nails. But if you want maximum hold, use the nail glue and apply one medium dot to the center of your nail and the nail tip. Okay, so let's not use the sticky tabs. We're gonna use super glue because your girl is gonna be in the air working really hard, and we don't have time for nails to be falling off. All right, so I'm just so confused. Okay, so let's hope this super glue works. Oh, it's not cut. I have to cut it. Let's go cutting. Okay, so I'm applying one dot to the bed of the nail and one dot to the top. And then we're just gonna get the nail, and I think it says apply at a downward angle. Align nail to the cuticle and apply at a downward angle and hold for 20 seconds. So we're gonna go like this. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20! How does that look? Oh, this is different. This is different. I don't know if I'm about this life. Red is bright. But we gotta do it, Carol. This is your job. This is your job. Okay. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So next time you guys hear from me, maybe... No, not maybe. I will be signed off and I will finally be official, because with this whole transition and everything, it's been a process. We got bought out, I think, last year. And the fact, like, it took me a few months. I was one of the girls that decided to sign up at the last minute to go to butler training. Like, I just was like putting it off. But the more that I kept putting it off, I kept realizing, like, no, you need this. Like, you want this because I want to get better at my job, and I see how other girls are elevating their service, so I needed to do the same. So I finally went, and now I have to go and get signed off by doing the shadowing in the air. So it's going to be a good month, I think, because it's going to be something different. For the last few months, it's just always me by myself. So now I'm going to be working like with another girl in the air. And, you know, sometimes you need to switch it up a little bit. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to get some pointers, find ways to like tweak my steps of service in the air, because you can only always like get better. And girls, like, you don't realize it, but people always can, there's always something you can learn from someone else. Always. You shouldn't ever think like, oh, I don't need your input. Like, I know how to do my job. And yeah, it's just a good time to be alive. Like, private aviation is growing. So yeah, also, like, a few weeks back, I actually had one of my company's planes parked right next to me, and I walked over there, and I was like gonna go say hi to whoever the flight attendant was on that plane, and I was like, hi, nice to meet you. And she was like, oh my gosh, I follow you on YouTube. And I didn't get her name, but she was like, I didn't know you work for my company. And it's the fact that, like, yeah, I haven't, because, like, if you look at my previous videos, I used to just always wear black dresses, and I was never really, we didn't really have a uniform. We could wear what we wanted. So for anyone who's been watching my previous vlogs, you wouldn't know what's been going on, because I haven't really updated any vlogs on my whole journey of everything that's been happening. So that's the good thing about aviation. Things is always changing. And yeah, I'm happy to be here. I'm grateful that I have a job with security, because I did have a girlfriend reach out to me this week and tell me that, like, she was flying an owner, and her owner out of nowhere decided, like, he no longer, like, the company that was managing his plane, oh Lord, she feeling these nails now. She gonna start talking with her hand. Yeah, pretty much one of my friends, she lost her job this month because her owner, she was flying an owner, and her owner decided that the company that was managing his plane wasn't booking enough trips for him to make money off of, like as much money as he wanted to. So he decided to go take his plane. Oh shoot, this one's crooked. He decided to go take his plane elsewhere. So now she has to find a job, which I've been trying to help her and give her advice on like places that are hiring. And you just got to be grateful, you know, with like when someone buys your company, a lot of people get hesitant and they get scared, and it's like, oh my gosh, what's happening? Like, am I gonna lose my job? And you just gotta like keep being the best you can, so you don't like, it's a constantly changing industry. And if you see, I think I'm gonna put this one on Cricut. No. Maybe it'll fall off and then I can redo it, because I think these things are super glued pretty good. But yeah, if you see things are changing, because they are, in aviation, things are constantly changing. Everything from your day-to-day to owners of companies to what planes they have, like everything is constantly changing. So if you see that, then you also have to like be on your toes at all times and make sure you're up to par, because at any point things can be snatched from you. And like, I'm really grateful that with my current situation, like our job, we have security, like it's expanding, we're going global. Like I plan on being here forever. So I gotta hold my weight too. And if you see that they're big, like they're being big on appearance, then I'm starting to like, I've been going to the gym, as you guys have seen, because I gotta lose weight. Because so many of you always write me like, is it true only pretty girls get hired in private aviation? And it's like, I wouldn't say only pretty girls, but you gotta bring something to the table. So like, I'm constantly looking up ways to like elevate everything that I can, so I can be like a really good cabin hostess. And the main thing with me is working on my appearance. Like I feel like I have to do better at just like the whole like makeup, I guess, putting makeup on, making sure my nails are done. Like this is a whole different level of clientele that the new owner is catering to. And with a different clientele, they just expect more of you. And when someone expects more of you, you got to bring it. And yeah, that's just like what I've been working on. Like I'm like, I gotta like start, you know, like working out more, get more, like just be more in the right state of mind, so that I can be a real positive person in the air. And people can read that energy. Your clients, they see that, they feel it. So if you're not in the right set of mind, people can see through that. And yeah. Like just a word of advice, because I do have a lot of girlfriends that constantly are like telling me like, I don't think your job wants to hire me because they're only hiring beautiful girls. It's like I had a friend recently tell me, well, she's not really, I had a girl recently write to me and tell me that she feels like my job is like a beauty pageant, and she doesn't want any part of that, because she doesn't want to work for someone that she feels like looks is such a huge thing. Well, there's a lot of other companies that probably will hire you, that this might not just be the right fit for you. But when you go to work for different companies, you're also probably going to take a freaking pay cut. If you're trying to work for the best company, if you're trying to make the most money, then you got to be your best self. And what's next? Once the nails are fully applied, file the side walls if needed to make them appear more natural. Then you wipe with the alcohol pad and apply the cuticle oil. Okay, so now we got the file. Okay, so now you got this. And now we're gonna file them because they do need to be more natural looking. So yeah, the girl who wrote me telling me about the whole beauty pageant thing, it's like, if you have that mentality, this isn't the place for you. Because over here, we embrace everybody, but we also love people that have a hard work ethic. And if you're one that's just gonna quit because you think someone is basing something based off of your looks, then that's not the person that's gonna make it too far. You wanna act average, then you work for an average company. But for those of you that want more out of life and you want to make the big bucks, you got to be willing to always adapt, always learn, always evolve. You know, not everything's for everybody, and I'm realizing that. Some people quit before others. But yeah. I've also some girls that fly commercial. And they're like, I want to get into private aviation. You want to get into private aviation, but you're always out partying on your layovers. Like, I have a few people that I have followed, and they're always constantly you're partying all the time on your layovers. You're not focused on the right things. And at the end of the job, at the end of the day, this is a business. And if you want to indulge yourself in good business, you need to conduct yourself as such. So you constantly partying all the time and applying your energy to things that aren't helping you become better, that translates. People can feel that. People can see that. People can sense that. And private aviation isn't that big. So once you're out there making a name for yourself in a negative light, people can read you from a mile away. But overall, though, I think when you start working on yourself, when you stop using layovers to just go out and party, just go out on dates, spend that time going to the gym, doing stuff that's making you better. If your plane is broken, you go to that plane, you're resetting it. You're doing inventory. You're always out there trying to help, trying to just be really, really good at your job. Good things are going to come your way. But you continue to just want to be in private aviation so you can be on trips and see the world, then you ain't going to get too far, sweetie. Okay, maybe I shouldn't file that one since well, ultimately, yeah, if you're watching this and you're trying to enter the industry, I would say when you just shut everything out, if when I look back on my previous vlogs and my previous mental state, when you're focused on so much of the wrong things, good doesn't happen to you. But when you take time to just handle your business, the blessings start coming. So I'm now down to the cuticle oil, and I don't understand what these are for. Because these are the two things. These are the two things I didn't use, and I'm starting to think this is for eyebrows. Maybe she put it in there. Okay. So let's just apply some cuticle oil now. And what's crazy is that these are like press-ons. Did we go over that? These are press-ons. I think this is the quickest. I'm like, it was just so quick. The Eagles are playing today. We ain't got time to be spending it installing nails. All right. Hopefully they stick. And I think that's good. What do y'all think? So tomorrow, my hair will be in a bun. Like this. We'll see. But yeah, enough of my rant. I know some of y'all ain't trying to hear it. But to those of you that it resonates, I hope to see you in the skies. Feel free to write me on Instagram, letting me know how everything's going, the journey. I love when you guys like reach out and like let me know like, hey girl, I have an interview here. Hey girl, like I'm quitting my job. You motivated me to just go after what I've been wanting to. Like some of you have been writing me like, oh, I wanted to be a private flight attendant and then I got pregnant and I can't do it. Why can't you do it? With that mindset, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing. You're settling. You're settling for this life that you're not even happy in. Come on, if you want to do something, prioritize you. But like I said, you want to act average, you want to settle for average, then you're going to get average results. But yeah, y'all make sure if you guys do like my nails or if you work for my company and you're watching this and you want to get your red nails too, girl, because this is our new dress code. Feel free to reach out to Azure. Her Instagram is Nails, Brows, and More. That's her Instagram page. And she can like mail these to you. And I think they're reusable. She was telling me that I can use them for like quite some time. So that's good. But yeah, y'all wish me luck this month. Hopefully all is well with you guys. And sorry I've been neglecting you guys. I've just like, you know, sometimes you want to be a YouTuber and then sometimes you're like, I'm good. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. And all is well. All the hard work's paying off. Have a good one. Honey, look at my nails. Dre is not big on makeup or nails or nothing like that, so let's see what he says. You're not dressed? I said, you want to see my nails? Not right now.